Hey friends, and welcome back to The Intuitive Truth. So right away, before we even get into the cards, the energy surrounding this reading is extremely intuitive and personal. We rolled the moon in Pisces in the first house. This is you, your identity, your energy, your emotional body. Pisces here makes you deeply sensitive, deeply aware, almost psychically tuned in to what's happening around you, but also within you. So this isn't just about a situation. This is about how this situation has changed you, how you feel, how you see, how you move now. This is a moment where your intuition is not just active, it's leading. And what I'm already picking up is you've felt this shift coming. Now going into the spread, remembering the bottom row clarifies the top. Starting with karmic debt being repaid, clarified by this is not yours to carry. This is huge. This is not just closure. This is completion. Something here has been balancing itself out at a karmic level. What was owed energetically has been paid. What needed to be experienced has been experienced. And the biggest message here is, you're not meant to carry this forward. The emotional weight, the confusion, the attachment, it doesn't belong to you anymore. This is where you release it completely. Then, a pre-birth agreement clarified by, this looks good on the surface. This connection was real, but not in the way you may have thought. This was a soul-level agreement, something that was meant to happen before you even got here. But that doesn't mean it was meant to last. On the surface, it may have looked aligned, felt meaningful, even felt like this is it. But deeper than that, it was a lesson, a catalyst, a moment that was meant to activate something within you. Then, the center, spiritual jealousy clarified by you are a natural healer. This is where it gets very real, because your energy, your healing ability, your presence, your awareness doesn't go unnoticed, and not everyone knows how to hold that. Some people admire it, others are triggered by it. And what this is showing is that part of the dynamic here may have been rooted in imbalance, someone not fully able to meet you at your level, energetically or emotionally. Not because you did anything wrong, but because you are who you are. Then, this is happening for you, not to you, clarified by the betrayer. And this is the part that can feel hard, but it's also the truth that frees you. Whatever betrayal, disappointment, or realization you experienced here, it was not meant to break you. It was meant to reveal something, to redirect you, to show you something clearly that you may not have seen otherwise. And even though it may have hurt, it served a purpose. And then reputation damage clarified by you are spiritually supported. So if there has been any kind of misunderstanding, misrepresentation, or even feeling like your name, your character, or your energy has been questioned, this is your confirmation that you are protected. Spiritually, energetically, what is true about you stands, and anything that is not aligned with that does not hold. Now moving into the tarot, this is where everything becomes very direct. We start with the Three of Swords, Libra energy. This is heartbreak. But more than that, this is truth through pain. This is seeing something clearly, even if it hurts. This is emotional clarity that cuts through illusion. Then the Lovers reversed, Gemini energy, Major Arcana. This is misalignment, a connection that may have felt strong, magnetic, even destined, but ultimately not aligned in the way it needed to be. The Lovers is a choice, and reversed, it shows a choice that doesn't lead to long-term harmony. This confirms what we already saw. This connection was not meant to continue in the same way. Then, at the center, the Sun, Leo energy, Major Arcana. This is everything. This is clarity, truth, happiness, alignment, your path. And the fact that this sits at the center means this entire situation is leading you here, to your light, to your authenticity, to your joy. Then Justice, Libra energy, Major Arcana. This is karma, balance, truth being restored. This confirms again, what was unfair is being corrected. What was unclear is being made clear. This is the universe stepping in and balancing the scales. And then the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. This is independence, self-worth, standing on your own and realizing you don't need anything outside of you to feel complete. This is you stepping into your value fully. Now, when you bring all of this together, yes, this is a reading about leaving something behind. Yes, this is a reading about heartbreak. But more than anything, this is a reading about alignment, because what we have here are three major arcana: the Lovers reversed, the Sun, and Justice. This is not random. This is destined. This is a path correction that leads you directly into clarity, sun, balance, justice, self-worth, Nine of Pentacles, and what you're leaving behind is something that could not meet you where you are going. And the deeper truth, your karma has already been paid. The lesson has already been learned. The cycle has already been completed. Now you're stepping into Dharma, your aligned path. And yes, it may hurt, but on the other side of this are some of the happiest, most aligned energies in the entire deck. Now the energy you're being guided into, Uranus and Taurus in the 6th house. This is about changing your daily life. Uranus is sudden shifts, breakthroughs, doing things differently. Taurus is stability, values, grounding. The 6th house is routine, habits, daily life. So this is saying, change how you show up daily, change what you prioritize, change what you give your energy to, not dramatically, but consistently. Because your new life is not built in one moment. It's built in your daily choices. And the overall message, this didn't happen to break you. It happened to align you. And where you're going next is better than what you're leaving behind. If this resonated, go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and keeps these messages reaching who they're meant for. If this found you, it wasn't random. And I'll see you in the next one.